good? What's good? What's good, all my people? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Living in El Paso, Texas. Getting loaded up. We're renting up to Laredo, Texas. This is a two-part load here. Two-part load. Gonna get down to, got to pick up here in El Paso, take it to Laredo, go to the Laredo yard, the last time Laredo yard, get the trailer inspected, and then go drop it off at unit train anywhere in Laredo, then bobtail back to the yard, and pick up the loaded trailer going to Oakville, Georgia. But I want to show you guys that we on in here, to live, Nietzsche, what's up? Oh, all right. I'm outside the truck right now. I'm just showing y'all what they did over at the freight line over there and over here in El Paso. All they did was put some clamps on. That's all they did. Mondale Bunch. What's up, fam? Ballers. Yeah, that's what's happening. What's up, Nietzsche? Shout out to you guys. But this is what they did. They put a clamp right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. They put a clamp there. And then on the other side, at the top, my cooler is full. And this is the black stuff. That's the black stuff that shot it. That's the, they call it soot that shot off into my, clamp over here. On top of the hose here. That's how that fits. Yes, sir. One of the originals. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DC is up in there. Hey, fam. I did what you said, and it worked. Man, they sending my permits today. I should be starting Monday. That's what's up, Nietzsche. Yes, sir. Y'all hold up right quick. Let me get back in the truck so we can talk about it. Come on. Come on here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all joining, man. I appreciate it. Glad it working out for you there, Nietzsche. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quandale Bunch. What's happening, fam? New Orleans is up in the house. Yes, sir. All right. Jacks of all trades. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, feels good, bro. They only replaced a couple of clamps, and they called me up on Tuesday talking about the truck is ready. And so I'm like, hey, man, y'all don't see that black stuff that shot off into my surge tank? Y'all don't see that black stuff? Oh, okay. Well, let me get back with the tech and check that out. And I'm like, all right, all right. So I left him alone for Tuesday, and then I hit him up yesterday. I'm like, what y'all find, man? He was like, oh, that's just the soot from the last time we replaced the head gasket and the other internal parts, and that's just the soot from it. And I was like, that don't even sound right. I said, I'm here at home, man. I would hate to get out there on the road and start having these problems again, because then I'll have to start paying for a hotel room when I don't have to pay for a hotel room at home. I'm at the house chilling. But they said it's good to go, man. I'm I'm gonna go with what they say. They say it's good to go. I'm gonna leave it alone, and hopefully everything is good. They topped it off and everything like that, so the fluid is still where it should be at right now. And I'm gonna just leave it alone, guys. Little Ghost, yes sir, yes sir. I got the drip on, man. Y'all see the drip? Y'all see the drip? I'm doing good, DC. How you doing, my brother? I'm doing good, bro. Uh, been at home since Friday, and it's Thursday now. So, put the truck in the shop here in El Paso at the Freightliner, and just got it back this morning, and got myself booked on some loads and stuff. So, getting on back out there, man. Getting on back out here, about to do the thing. Maria Emmons. 16 people watching and only 2 likes. Please double tap your screens. What screens? I don't know what you want. I don't know, but it's all good, sis. Glad you up in there, sis. Glad you up in there. Yes, sir. Says the permit packet the same as my tags and stuff too. Yeah, they sending all that. Brandon Barderas, you up in there, my man over there in Cali, over there in the LA area. Greg Monholen, yes sir, you up in there, Greg. Oh, all right. She said she was talking to the viewers. All right, Maria. I appreciate you being up in there, home girl. Yes, sir. What's up, Brandon? What in tarnation? Yeah, bro, I had to put the truck in the shop, bro, here in El Paso, because started leaking coolant again. So I thought it was the head gasket again. And all they did was put some clamps on it, bro. That's all they put was some clamps. And they said it's good to go. So um, they said they road tested it. They brought it back to the shop, did a couple of regens on it, and didn't see no leaks or anything, no nothing out of the ordinary. So, hey man, I'ma roll with it and see what it do, bro. Daniel Meeks, yes sir, you definitely up in there, fam. I appreciate you, yes sir. Daniel said, yo, what up? It's been a while, my friend. So still loving Landstar. Yeah, bro. I'm loving it, bro. The freedom is the bomb. Yeah, sis. I appreciate it, Maria. You definitely up in there, my girl. That's definitely a what in tarnation moment. Yeah, bro. I had to get on them the other day, man. I didn't want to do it when they called me and told me that the truck was ready. And I didn't want to, I didn't want to have to get on them like that. But I was like, hey, man, I know I brought it in for a coolant leak, all right, but some black stuff shot off into my brand new surge tank because I had a brand new surge tank put in Amarillo at the Freightliner in Amarillo on the way to Cali. And the next morning, I had that done last Wednesday morning, and made it all the way to Las Cruces. Got home that night. Right before I got home, the low coolant light comes on again. I'm like, what the hell? So parked the truck, went home, got up the next morning, went back to the truck, had to top it off. When I started up the truck, that's when the black stuff shot off into the new surge tank. Like, oh man, that was a brand new surge tank. Now it's got oil in it. I'm thinking it's oil. And so I said, all right, I'm going to go drop off my load in Cali, pick up my next load, and get it back to El Paso. Got it over here, dropped it off on Friday, and they're talking about it's just some clamps. They're crazy, bro. Yeah, thank God it was a cheap fix, man. And everything here is under warranty anyway, bro. The whole shebang is under warranty. Engine, transmission, chassis, everything is under warranty, bro. That's why I went brand new. You know, that's the main reason for going brand new. Gotta run, my boy. Gotta get at you later. All right, my brother DC. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for joining, bro. I appreciate you. G-Dawg, your motivation, brother. Keep grinding, bro. I'll be out there soon. Yes, sir. You'll be out here soon. Hey, bro, hit up my email, greg10719 at yahoo.com. Leave me your phone number, bro. That way, once you start and you need some help trying to understand the load board, bro, I will help you understand the load board, bro, and go through it with you, and try to get you hooked up on some loads, bro. I'll do a search wherever you're at, and we'll go through it together, bro. I'll help you out. greg10719 at yahoo.com, bro, and leave me your number, Nietzsche, and I'll get with you, bro. Your truck been down for 2 weeks, Brandon. Damn, bro. For an oil change and a 90-day inspection. What the hell? What in tarnation? That's too long, bro. Jerron Jure, you have to watch these shops. Yeah, bro. They talking about all they had to do was replace some clamps, bro. And I had to I almost went ballistic on them the other day. Like, that's it? Like, that's all y'all did? Yeah, that was it. Like, oh, come on, bro. One more time. I'm trying to type it out. GREG10719 at yahoo.com, bro. GREG10719 at yahoo.com, my brother. And leave me your number, bro. And after I'm done with the live, I'll go and check my email and get your number off of there, bro. And I'll call you. That way you'll have my number, bro. And we'll talk about it, bro. When you get out here and you need some help with the load board, I'll help you out, bro. No doubt. I don't have no problem helping nobody out with the load board, bro. Is to me is easy. You know, find your loads and then put your loads together for the revenue you want to make for the week, and then start making them phone calls, baby, to get that money. You feel me? Get that money. It's all about getting that money out here. Man, I'm glad y'all joined the live, man. I know it ain't Sunday, but like I said in the previous video, that I was gonna get on here and let you guys know what was going on. So, you know, that's what I'm doing this morning, letting y'all know what's going on. And we're going from here. We're going from here. Now it's gonna get a real test. It's gonna get a real road test of being under a load, even though the load only is gonna weigh like 15,000 pounds. You know, but it's still a road test because I'm going down to Laredo with the load and its hills and stuff like that involved. So she'll get a real road test like that. But um, just from the just from here to the Freightliner where I'm picking up at is only like 2 miles. So, and then my trailer is empty. So that ain't no real road test. And them bobtailing and taking it on a road test ain't no real road test. You know, um, um, doing a couple of regens on it, that ain't no real test, man. You know, under a load, under stress, then that's a real road test. You dig, feel me? You need to get a load coming up to Michigan. The snow is gone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long as the snow is gone, bro, I'll come up there. What's the city? What city you live at again, bro? What city you live at in NG? My man Greg Monholland up there in Michigan. Yes, sir. I think it's Grand Rapids, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Grand Rapids. My man Brad Brown. What's up, my brother? Oh, you're in the hospital? What's going on, man? What's going on, Brad? I appreciate it, bro. Oh, all right, Monroe, just north of Toledo, Ohio. Oh, all right, Greg. All right. Yeah, bro. I gotta get up there for sure, bro. I gotta get up there for sure. No doubt, fam. No doubt. I can make that happen. No doubt. Now that all the ugly stuff is gone, do you feel me? Damn, Brandon, your truck is in the shop for 2 weeks. Come on, man. They need to get with the program. I appreciate you, Jerron DeRay. I appreciate you, my brother, for being up in here, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely gotta watch these shops, man. And that's the Freightliner over here. Too bad we don't have a Freightliner over there in Las Cruces, bro. Too bad, man. Too bad, man. I would have loved to have a Freightliner over there. All right, Greg. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, bust out the grill, bro. That's what's up right there. We'll definitely throw down. Something is wrong. Some, something is wrong happened. What's up there? I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you being up in there. Well, yeah, my sister Maria. Where you at, girl? Where you at, home girl? Where you at, home girl? What's everybody's 20 this morning? I'm over here in El Paso getting loaded up. Wife dropped me off this morning, and she already made it back to Cruises. Already back at work. We took off about 5:40 this morning. Made it over here at 6:40. It only took us an hour to get over here. I was hauling ass in the 392, hauling ass and Rampage. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Something is wrong. Something is wrong happened. My knee replacement is infected and I'm feeling bad. I wish you could Come to Decatur, Illinois. I'm feeling bad. Thanks for asking about me. Yeah, my man Brad Brown. He had his knee operated on, and it's not going too well. I hope you get to feeling better, brother. You got to stay off of it. Joe Wilson, you definitely up in there. I appreciate you, Joe. No doubt. I appreciate you, Joe. No doubt. Something is wrong happened. I can't really see that what that is, bro. you you're a gangster. That's past life right there, bro. I'm a good guy now, bro. Been a good guy for about 30 years now. About 30 years. If you'd have met me about 31, 32, 33 years ago, you'd have been like, oh man, this dude right here. Woo! This dude right here. Nah, bro. Start having kids, bro. That life had to end. Had to end that life. That life was over. And the best thing is, the homies understood it, bro. The homies understood it. They was like, hey man, you know, back in them days, the homies understood it, bro. Like, hey man, you got family to take care of now, bro. You got a little one on the way, bro. You can't be out here with us no more, man. So, that was pretty cool, And I still talk to some of them homies, believe it or not. I still talk to some of them homies, and they done, they done moved on from that life too, man. So we reminisce sometimes about that life, That was a different life, but we reminisce about it sometimes and have good laughs and stuff like that. And we all doing good in life. We all doing real good in life, no doubt. Yeah, bro. I try to get up there, Brad. I try to get up there, no doubt, bro. Now that all the ugly stuff is gone, my man, I definitely try to get up there, fam, no doubt. But you gotta stay off that leg, bro. You can't be on that leg, bro. Can't do it, bro. You gotta take it easy, man. I know you be wanting to do stuff, man, but you gotta stay off that leg, man. No, not really, Joe. I don't really come up there, bro. The toll price is too high, bro, and the freight ain't all that, bro. For Landstar to be up there, bro. If it was all right and the fuel prices was all right, then that probably be a different story, bro. That probably be a different story. But I don't too much mess around with that I-95 corridor, bro. I don't too much mess around with it because them tolls, ooh, and that fuel in Pennsylvania is almost like being in Cali, bro. How Cali got them highest prices, Pennsylvania got them highest prices too, bro. Make you not even want to come up there. And then the fuel, I mean the freight don't really don't really amount to nothing, man. Especially out of Pennsylvania, like Eastern Pennsylvania, like over there by 95 by Philly and all of that. It's not really worth it, bro. I wish it was. I would be up there because I go where the money at. I ain't got no problem going where the money at. But the freight just don't pay good, bro. Out of eastern part of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, uh, Massachusetts, Connecticut, all that, bro. New Hampshire and all that. It don't really pay, bro. Kind of sucks. Can I call you in 2 days? Yeah, bro. You can call me Brad. You can call me. Yeah, you definitely got to know how to get around them toes, bro. But to get around them toes, then you got to deal. It's just a. Sometimes it's just a headache, bro. And I'd rather not even deal with it. You know, if the money was right, wouldn't be no problem, bro. Cause I go where the money at. I'm definitely going where the money at. That's why I don't mind going anywhere as long as the money is right. I don't even go to Florida, bro, because they pay good to go into Florida, but just like it pay good to come up there, but to come out, that's the thing, bro. You don't make no money coming out. Oh, what was wrong with the truck, Brad? Bro, all they did was replace a couple of clamps on some hoses, bro. On the top hose on the radiator over there on the passenger side, and on the bottom hose at the top part of it that's going to the engine. That's all they did, bro. Replace some clamps, bro. I don't know what's going on with that, bro, but she about to get a real test. She about to get a real road test on the way to Laredo and then on the way to Georgia. She gonna get a real road test then. Yeah, I appreciate your understanding, Joe. I appreciate your understanding, fam. If the money right, I'm there. You know, if the money is right to go up there and come up out of there, I'm there, bro. All it's got to be involved is the money. You dig or feel me? As an owner operator, you ain't trying to lose no money out here. You're not in the game to lose money. You dig or feel me? Or to break even. You're in the game to make money. You know, and we all know time is money. You dig or feel me? So gotta keep it going like that, bro. Kendrick White, top of the morning to you, my brother. Appreciate you being up in there, fam. Top of the morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Jerron Jeray. Something you could have done Yeah, bro. I could have done that myself. I didn't see it leaking from no hoses, bro. I didn't even see it leaking from no hoses. The only hose it was leaking from was that little skinny ass hose that's about the size of my pinky on the on the on the surge tank there. That's the only hose I saw it leaking from. And of course, by it running out of that hose, it was leaking under the fender on the hood there, and behind the driver steer right there. Fluid is just splashing on there. You know what I mean? And on the inside of the bottom of the bumper there, it's just splashing there. It wasn't leaking from no hoses, man. So I don't know, bro. They just talking about they just put some clamps on it. But we gonna find out, bro. We gonna find out. My wife and I are thinking about coming over to the Blue Star. Come on, bro. Plenty of money. There's plenty of money out here, bro. Plenty of money. If you need some help with the load board, bro, I help you out, bro. It's easy, bro. To me it's like taking candy from a baby, bro. I uh I average on the average 8 to 10K to my truck a week, bro. And right now with this load and the next load that I'm doing, that'll put me like at this one is 44, the next one is 15, that's 59. If I can get the one out of Louisville going to Heber, that's 57. So 59 and 57, that'll put me like at a 11,000 at $11,600 a week, bro. So it's easy to make money over here, bro. So come on over here and get this money, bro. It's enough to go around for everybody. It's definitely enough to go around for everybody, fam. No doubt. I guess mine. I average on an average 8 to 10K to my truck a week. On an average. That's on the average. And I've been here a year and a half. So um I ain't hurting for nothing, ain't hungry, ain't starving. You know, I can eat steak and shrimp every day if I want to. Dig or feel me? Bills stay paid, haven't missed a truck note, and even when my truck was down this week, still didn't miss a truck note, bro. Don't believe in it. Oh, okay, y'all be running team. Oh, bro, y'all can make a killing. Damn it, boy. If I'm doing 8 to 10K a week as a solo driver, imagine what y'all can do as a team, bro. Man, y'all can stack and rack, bro. Come on now. Y'all can, man, y'all can make some money, bro. Me being the team, nah, bro. Like it's got to be my wife. My wife's too scared to drive trucks, so that wouldn't work, bro. She too scared, bro. I try to tell her, babe, go get your CDL so we can run team. She like, I'm too scared. I can't do it. Like, oh man, especially in construction zones when they have them walls up, when they have all them blocks there for the wall. Oh man, she said she'll be bouncing off the walls like a pinball machine. I said, oh hell no. She said, I'll tear something up. You don't want me to be driving. All right, Greg. All right, Greg. Gotta let you go. I'm pulling the Jeep plant, dropping my transmission load out. Done for the day. Yes, sir, Greg. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, Trump is trying to get America back right, man. He getting us back right, bro. So, yeah, man. Glad you're working and doing your thing, brother. I appreciate you coming in, bro. God, God bless you, bro. Much love and respect. No doubt, Greg. No doubt. Kendrick White. Good to see a driver being straight up and give other hands some game. Yeah, bro. I don't hide no game from nobody, bro. Like I say in my videos, bro. I just want everybody to get the bag, bro. It's enough out here for everybody. You have some of these Landstar drivers, bro. They won't put you on game because they think you trying to eat off their table. You dig a feel me, bro? The table is big enough for everybody to eat, bro. It's a smorgasbord. It's a buffet. Whatever you want, bro. You know, wherever you want to run to, wherever you want to think about going. You know, the loads are there. We got so many loads here, bro. We have more loads than it is trucks here. We have over 50-something thousand loads on the load board on a daily basis, fam. So it's always money to be made. Barat Alam Jabri. I hope I'm saying it right. Barat Alam Jabri. I hope I'm saying it right. Welcome to the live stream, fam. I'm not Indian. That's not my real name, bro. Oh, all right, bro. I just hope I'm not chopping it up, you know. Yeah, bro. I didn't think, bro. I think if we'd have had Kamala up in there, bro, I think we'd be hurting, bro. You know, Putin wouldn't want to talk with her. Other countries wouldn't want to talk with her about lowering the tariffs. We've been getting ripped off for over 40 some years. I'm 55, bro, and we've been getting ripped off by other countries for over 40 some years, bro. And there's countries out there that we can't even export our goods to, but they want to sell they goods over here in America, but we can't export our goods to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a one-way street, bro. So, I'm kind of glad he did the tariffs because that put money back in our pocket. Y'all saw what the stock market did. Everybody saying, "Oh, he's gonna put us in a recession and this and that." Me personally, I don't know nothing about no recession, bro, because I'm going to get my money. I still got to get up. We all still got to get up and go to work. No matter whether the country in a recession or not, we still got to eat. We still got to buy groceries. We still got to pay our bills. So, as far as a recession and depression and all of that, I don't know nothing about that, man. But as y'all can see yesterday, the stock market hit a new high. You know what I'm saying? After everybody was saying that, oh, it's gonna be this and it's gonna be that. Everybody that's talking down on the man done been wrong so far. He been right. I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. But I agree with a lot of the stuff that he doing. Some stuff I'm not all right with, but if you're cutting government waste, fraud, and abuse, and you putting tariffs on other countries that are putting tariffs on us, and we can't get off of that. So hey, man, I'm all with that. I'm with that 100%. Stay on top of them. If you want me to kick them, I will. Brad, you better not be trying to kick nobody, bro. You got a bad wheel right now, bro. You got a bad tire right now, bro. Can't be kicking nobody, man. We ain't promoting no violence, man. No violence, bro. No violence. We ain't promoting no violence, bro. It's all positivity here, man. We're going to come up with a solution and work it out. You dig a feel me? We're going to come up with a solution and we're going to figure it out, bro. But it ain't got to be no violence, bro. I almost got ugly with him on the phone the other day, but the dude I was talking to was a dude that I had met over here the first time they had my truck in the shop when they did the repairs on it, when they rebuilt my engine and stuff. So after I realized I was talking to him, I calmed down because he a cool dude, you know. And people that are talking to you right and being right with you, then you gotta calm down and be right with them. You nigga feel me? You gotta give them the same energy they giving you. You know, I was pissed off that they was only talking about hose clamps. You know, like, bro, if you go out there and you open my hood, you're gonna see some black stuff inside my surge tank, and that wasn't sitting right with me, you know. So he went and checked it out. He had him check it out again and all of this, bro. And they said it's good to go. All right, bro. All right, bro. You know, and everything is under warranty. So if I say, okay, bro, what if I get out there and I start having the same problems again? Just take it to a Freightliner, man, you know. But as far as everything on our end, everything is good, bro. All right, bro. If you say so, my brother. If you say so, he's like, yeah, bro, I remember you, bro. I remember you. Yeah, 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 I remember you too, bro. His name is Manny. Manny over here at the Freightliner here in El Paso. He works at the main shop, the big shop over here in El Paso, and that's where they had my truck at. Was at the main shop. So the brother, he was a cool dude. So he was a cool dude. Last time I was here, breaking down to me everything that was going on with the truck and stuff. So I couldn't be uh I couldn't be mad at him or rude with him. You dig or feel me? That dude was real cool. He treated me real cool, you know. So I couldn't be mad at him, man. That wouldn't be right, you know. I wouldn't even feel right, you know. Eric the Great, ese vato loco, ese vato loco, ese vato loco. Yes, sir. That's what's up, bro. What's up, Eric? You definitely up in there, fam. Doug Nation. Yes, sir. For life. It's all about your feelings. Yeah, bro. Them Democrats, bro, they want to be all in their feelings, bro. They don't like the man. They're against everything the man doing. And all the man doing is trying to get us back right, bro. Trying to get us back on top. You know, we've been on the bottom for the longest, even with education, bro. Like, come on, bro. Uh, I was watching a YouTube video of my wife last night, and this couple went off into a restaurant and had their food, had a couple of margaritas, and didn't want to pay the bill. And so when it was time to pay the bill, they got all ugly with the people, start yelling and cussing and making a fuss, you know, being disorderly, you know. And the way they was talking, fam, I was like, bro, if that's our future, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And I don't blame them. I blame it on the education system. I blame it on their upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to be better, you gotta want to do better. You think or feel me? You gotta want to do better to be better. So um, the way they was talking, man, and and it was a couple. The chick winded up going to jail. The dude, um, they made them pay the bill. And the way they was talking, man, it was like, come on now. Come on now. I'm an old school thug. And I don't even talk like that. We didn't even talk like that back in the day. You know, we had code words we would say and stuff like that. If we got busted by the laws or the federales or whatever, we had code words we would say and stuff like that to each other and stuff like that. But to just be talking gibberish, that's what it sounded like to me, gibberish. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man, y'all gotta get y'all gotta get y'all mind right. This generation now, these youngsters, they gotta get their mind right because that's our future, guys. And it's looking bad. It's looking bad. You know, it's looking real bad. Oh, all right, like Paulo Landem, Landem, Zeke, Zeke. Zika Gamer. Oh, all right. Zika Gamer. Zika Gamer. I hope I'm not chopping it up, fam. I appreciate you being up in there, fam. Much love, Brad. Much love, bro. Much love to you, bro. Much love and respect to everybody, man. I, I, I'm all about love, peace, and keeping it real, man. I don't believe in being no fake, blowing bubbles up nobody's ass, bro. I'm a real ass dude, real, real ass dude, humble, God fearing, all of that, man. That's me, you know. I put everything in the Lord's hands, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Do you feel me? But yeah, man, I'm glad all y'all joined, man. I said I was gonna do it uh from the last live this past Sunday. I said I was gonna do a live and let y'all know what was going on. So that's the logistics of it, you know. Couple of clamps. Like I could have did that myself if I would have saw it leaking from the hoses from the clamps. Didn't see nothing like that, bro. Up there, the one on the top over there on the passenger side, where it runs from the radiator, didn't see nothing leaking there, man. Um, the one that they replaced, the bottom one over here on the driver's side, didn't see nothing leaking there, bro. So it's like when they told me it was ready and that they what they did, I was like, "Are you serious? Like, are you serious? That can't be it, man. That can't be it. You know." My biggest thing is get out here, start running again, and start having the same problems again. Now I got to put it in a Freightliner. Now I got to pay for a hotel room, you know, which ain't no big deal. It's just it's the principle of it. You know what I mean? If I got it over here and I could be at home with my wife and my daughters and my granddaughter, you know, while my truck is getting worked on, I just want it done right. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the dude that wrote up the truck on Friday, I showed him everything. I showed him everything. Then for them to call me on Tuesday and say it's ready, and all they did was some hose clamps. What? That would be enough to piss any of y'all off. Like, wait a minute, man. If I showed you everything, what was going on, then I'm not expecting for y'all just to replace some hose clamps. You dig or feel me? I'm not just expecting that. I'm expecting for y'all to dig off into it and see what's really going on, you know. But they say they did their thing, all this other stuff, put some clamps on it. We'll see. We'll see what the deal is. We'll see what it is. We'll see. Where you at, Eric? Where you at, Eric the Great? Where you at, fam? Where you at, Zika Gamer? Where you at? Where you at, fam? Where's everybody at this morning? I'm over here in El Paso waiting to get loaded up. I wasn't supposed to be here at 10 o'clock, so they probably ain't going to start loading me until 10 o'clock Mountain Time. We're on Mountain Time over here in El Paso, New Mexico. We're on Mountain Time. But once you get over to Arizona, then Arizona is on Pacific Time along with California. So uh, they thinking about leaving it like that forever now. So it'd be fine with me, man. I'm a time I'm a time zone changing cat daddy. I change time zones like a mug. I be in the Eastern time zone, the Central time zone, the Mountain, the Pacific. I be in all of them. Cause I go where the money at. You dig a feel me? I don't shy away from no money. No sir. Joplin headed to Wisconsin. My man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Kendrick White. I'm sliding down 30 westbound. Head to Grand Prairie, Texas to drop. Yes, sir. That's where I was supposed to be dropping that on Monday with that load I brought out of Cali. But I had to drop my truck off at the shop, man. So somebody else came and repowered it and left me this empty trailer that I got now. And with this load right here, this trailer ain't been inspected since October of last year. It's out of date. So I got to take it to the Landstar yard over there. I got to do that anyway. I got to take it over there to the Landstar yard over there in Laredo, let them inspect it, put a new inspection sticker on it, and then I got to go drop it off at some other location, Una Trade or something like that. Got to go drop it off at a yard over there in Laredo, and then bobtail back to the Landstar yard and pick up the other part of the load and another trailer that's going to Oakwood, Georgia. So the video that I'm working on will be a two-load video because it's all part of the same load. You dig a feel me? It's all part of the same transaction, load, whatever you want to call it. You dig a film? Yes, sir. My people out there chasing that paper, catching that paper. Hope y'all putting that paper away for that rainy day, man. For times like this, when your truck is down, you can still, pay your bills at the house and not be sweating it. You dig a feel me? Like I get paid today. I get my settlement today, but my money don't hit the bank until in the morning. So uh that load that I brought out of Cali, um I get about half of that load, and that was a $3,800 load, so I get about half of that. And then um the load that I dropped off in Cali, they only paid me so much of it. They only gave me 1,500 for it, so they still owe me like another $1,500 from that load. 1,500? Nah, they owe me more than that. Nah, they owe me more than that. Shit, they still owe me like 3 grand for that load. I wasn't even sweating it the other day. So, hey, money is good. I ain't even tripping. I've been at home since Friday. Barely about to take off today. So, I ain't tripping. Like when I told my wife that I had to drop the truck off, she was like, uh, no worries, we good. We good on everything because I had already paid all the bills already before I even put the truck in the shop. So the money that I'm getting today, that's just going to the bank account. That's all that's doing. Going to the bank account. That's all it's doing. It's just gonna sit there. And I'm thinking about getting a Roth, R-O-T-H, a Roth, a IRA Roth, and put 3 grand in there, and then in a year that 3 grand will turn into 12 G's. You can feel me? So I'm thinking about doing that. Yes, calling my bank up and telling them, hey, take 3 grand, put it in a Roth IRA or IRA Roth, and just let it sit there. Just let it sit there. Boom. In a year, that 3 grand will be 12 G's. Gotta be smart with your money out here, man, cause uh you never know what the economy might do. And I don't be worried about America's economy. I be worried about my economy, like you guys should be doing, worrying about your economy. Don't worry about America's economy. They ain't got nothing to. If you out here grinding, you out here hustling, don't worry about America's economy. Worry about your economy. That they talking about recessions and all of this. I don't get off into all that old fear mongering and stuff. Let the man do his job, and he been right so far. Everything he been doing has been Gucci so far. It's the Democrats that don't like him, so they going against everything that he's for. You know what I'm saying? When they used to be for the same thing. If y'all do y'all history and y'all go back and watch some of these Democrats talk about tariffs, about illegal immigrants and stuff like that, y'all go back and look at some of that stuff, of the stuff that they used to say, and now that Trump is doing it, they hate it. Like, come on, man. Come on now. Y'all got to get over the hate for the man, and let the man run this country like a business, like it's been supposed to be ran, like a business, you know. cutting all this government waste, fraud, and abuse, and these people just taking our tax dollars and pocketing it. What? How these people so rich? You know, they only supposed to be making 100 and some thousand to $200,000 a year. How the hell y'all got millions and millions and millions of dollars? That don't make sense. That don't make sense, man. And that's why I choose to be independent, because the Republicans have screwed us over. The Democrats for sure have screwed us over, and I just choose to be independent, man. I got to do me. Did they fix that recall on your bunk heater? Yeah, bro. They fixed that too, bro. Yeah, they fixed that too, bro. Yeah, it was a recall on it. I don't know what it was, but they took care of that. Jerron Ray, true. Yeah, dog. I mean, if you do your history, bro, and you go back and you watch some of them speeches that the Democrats was giving, bro, they talking about the same thing that Trump doing right now, people. They talking about the same thing, but that he's doing it, they all against it. Like, come on, man. We've been giving China money for years and years and years, bro. They've been breaking it off in us for years and years and years. No grease. They've been doing the ditty on us for years and years. And now it's time for everybody to start paying up. That's why he put them reciprocal tax on everybody, reciprocal tariffs on other countries. And now everybody want to negotiate except for China. China, the last ones that want to negotiate. They call themselves uh, trying to up the tariffs on us again. You know what he did? He upped it on them again. Y'all want to play that game? Y'all gonna have to come to the table sooner or later, because most of the products we have over here in America come from where? Come on now. Yeah, I pulled it already, bro. I
Well,
pulled the brake for it already.
yeah, I'm gonna start loading.
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and take it off,
Okay.
bro. Yeah, they about to get ready to start loading your boy up. So I get up out of here and start heading east. Get on down to Laredo. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, man, China want to play hardball when 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 we buy most of their products and stuff. So um, it was some ships out there in the Pacific, right? It was some ships out there that had to turn around and head back to China, because y'all can't bring none of y'all stuff over here right now. Not until your man Xi Jinping or whatever his name is, till he want to negotiate. Then we can go from there. Other countries want to negotiate and stuff. It's time for them to start paying up. It's only fair, man. It's only fair. He don't he don't sit long enough to use bunk heater. No, bro. I know, bro. Yes, sir. Dietrich Nash, my man Dietrich up in there. Yes, sir. My man Dietrich Nash is in the house. Yes, sir. One of my day oneers right there. Him and my man DC. DC had to get up out of there. Dietrich, he already had to go do his thing and stuff. But I'm glad you up in there, Dietrich. No doubt. No doubt, fam. Glad you up in there, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man Dietrich Nash. Long timer right there. Day one. Yes, sir. Where you at this morning, Dietrich? Where you running, man? Where you running? I'm over here in El Paso, getting loaded up to go to Laredo. Then I gotta drop this trail in Laredo and pick up another one going to Oakwood, Georgia, for the same agent, part of the same load, some stuff like that, man. It's all good though. Back out here making money. Oh, you at home? You lucky devil. You lucky devil. I've been at home since Friday, man. This time they said it's ready. We gonna see about it. We gonna put it to the test, no doubt. We gonna see about it. We gonna see what it do. As soon as they give me this paperwork, as soon as they get me loaded up and give me that paperwork, catching out. Gonna be catching gears, getting on down the road. We're gonna put it through a real road test, no doubt. We're gonna put. Oh, they just dropped that dock plate. Y'all know what time that is. Time to get it going. Get out here and close the hood right quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So my coolant is red, but it don't have nothing black in it. It just have that black soot that shot into it the other day, last Thursday when I started it up after I topped it off there at the TA, and that black soot shot off into it. That's the only black stuff that's in there. You feel me? What do you think about the real ID on the CDL? Uh, what is that, Dietrich? The real ID. What is that, bro? Break it down to me. Break it down to me. The real ID on the CDL. Haven't heard of that, bro. You're gonna have to break that down to me, Dietrich. I don't know what that is. Haven't heard of it, brother. Go land, start going west. Going west to make that money. What's up, Spicer? You definitely up in there, fam. I appreciate you. I'm chilling, bro. Over here in El Paso, getting loaded up to go to Laredo. And then from Laredo, go to Oakwood, Georgia. Back on the grind, fam. Back on the grind. Money time. You can feel me? Definitely money time. Gotta get back at it. Beautiful day, though. Not a cloud in the sky, guys, over here in the southwest. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful. Sunny. It's already warm outside. Already. On the way over here this morning, it was already like 60 something degrees early this morning on the way over here. And I had Rampage hauling ass come across I-10 to get over here to El Paso. Hauling ass. We was getting down through there. My old lady looked over. She was like, "How fast you going?" "Oh, I'm doing about 90. In El Paso? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's up, Al Nunnery? My brother Al Nunnery up in the house. Cleveland, Tennessee is definitely up in there. Yes, sir. The FMCA, the FMCSA is poised to make all companies and brokers upload a picture of the actual. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're required to have on domestic flights, military bases, federal buildings to enter. Oh, all right. All right. Michael Anderson, I appreciate you, fam. You definitely up in there. They have some of us going hard for them Dems and don't have us nothing. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I gave up on the Democratic Party. Ooh, we. Oh, I gave up on the Democratic Party years and years ago, decades ago, bro. I gave up on the Democratic Party because uh, it's just a bunch of promises, bunch of empty promises to get them in the office, and then they don't do nothing but sit back and get paid, and then get paid off of these, all this government waste, fraud, and abuse that they've been getting paid off for all these entities and stuff that they getting the kickbacks off of. So they're not helping us; they helping themselves, and that ain't fair to us, man. We have to suffer while they get paid. You know what I'm saying? Actual listed owners. Oh, all right, all right. Yeah, I know you at home, Mal. I know you at home. I know you over there in Cleveland, Tennessee, brother. I know you at home. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, they been lying to us for years and years, man. Lying to us, just feeding us a bunch of bull, man, and nothing comes of it, you know. And I was watching this video the other day. This guy went to a college and he was asking these students about the deporting the immigrants and stuff like that, and they was blaming Trump for it, right? So the dude showed them a video of Obama when Obama was in office, how he was deporting illegal immigrants, and he deported millions of them. You know what I'm saying? And the dude showed them that video of Obama doing it, and they was like, "Oh, I didn't know. Oh, it started with Obama and stuff. Like, come on, man. Well, okay. Well, what do you have to say now? Well, um, um, they deserve to have their day in court. They didn't have no day in court to come over here. I have nothing. Listen, guys, I'm going to say this with my heart. I have nothing wrong with people wanting to come over to America to live a better life. You know what I'm saying? For themselves or their families. I have nothing against that. But do it the legal way. The other immigrants, the other people that came over here did it the legal way. And now those people are pissed off that these people are just getting to come over here and getting all this free stuff and stuff like that, man. That's not fair to them because they had to go through the red tape to be legal over here. So that's not fair to them. You dig or feel me? So they're pissed off about that, you know. And these Democrats talking about who's gonna build houses, who's gonna work in the fields. And this chick Jasmine Crockett, bro, I'm ashamed for that woman to be a black woman, bro. She talking about some old racist ass stuff, bro. Talking about, we ain't going back to the fields to pick cotton and all of this. Lady, you talking a bunch of nonsense. You and that AOC, if Democrats want to get back in the office someday, uh, AOC and Jasmine Crockett, them chicks shouldn't be talking for Democrats. Them chicks shouldn't be talking at all. And I'm sorry to offend anybody that are Democrats that agree with these chicks. I'm sorry, but these chicks sound crazy. The stuff that they saying, they sound crazy. And then Bernie Sanders talking about this oligarchy stuff. Oh, it was all right for the oligarchy stuff when it was for the Democrats. Now that it's for the Republicans and these billionaires are putting businesses back into the United States, now it's a problem for Americans to have jobs and make money and take care of their families. Now it's a problem. Come on, man. Y'all need to get real, man. Y'all need to get real. It's called about it's all about us. It's the bloodline chosen. Yeah, man. I saw where there's a girl graduated going to UConn and can't read. No wonder getting rid of eat. Yeah, bro. No wonder they getting rid of the educate. I know about that story too, man. The girl graduated, uh, uh, top of her class, and can't even read, bro. What's wrong with our education system, bro? we we got the lowest scores in the world, bro. We're at the bottom of the education system, bro. And they want to keep funding money into all of this bull crap with this transgender stuff. And I don't know about y'all, bro. I got granddaughters. I don't want no man in no damn locker room or bathroom with my granddaughters. That's a biological boy. I don't want that shit. I'm sorry, y'all excuse my French, but I do not want that shit. And these people keep trying to push that shit on us, and that shit don't make no sense. Boys competing in girls sports. Y'all remember the Olympics? The boy that they was boxing, and the boy hit the girl, and the girl said she ain't never been hit that hard. No, you just got hit by a dude. You didn't get hit by a girl. You got hit by a dude pretending to be a girl. He ain't no girl. If you're born a boy, you're a boy. If you're born a girl, you're a girl. God meant for it to be that way. Now, what I would say about transgenders, and I have no problem with nobody being gay. I don't. don't have no problem with nobody being gay at all. If that's what you want to be, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? You who you want to be. You know, I think transgenders should compete against transgenders. You know, if a boy want to be a girl, okay, you need to compete against another boy that want to be a girl. Girls that want to be boys, you need to compete against girls that want to be boys. And that'll end all of this nonsense, man. That'll end all of it. You don't see girls wanting to uh be in boy sports. You don't see that. You might, it might be rare, you know, but a majority of it is boys wanting to be in girl sports. Just like the boy uh wanting to be on competing against the girls on the track team. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. Yeah, man. Them Democrats, bro. They talking some crazy stuff, man. I don't get down with Republicans and I don't get down with Democrats. I do like this, the major stuff that the man is doing. And then uh no taxes on tips. No taxes on overtime. How could you not like that? How, how could you be against that? You know? Then these people hating on Elon. Bro, I wish somebody would mess with my Tesla. I wish somebody would. God help them. God help them. Wrong one. Them people out there messing with them Teslas, they know who to mess with and who not to mess with. They know. They know. We got some Democrats in town that and hollered at us in our Tesla and stuff. Yeah, till you see who driving it. You roll that window down. And I ain't saying I'm the baddest dude in the world or nothing, but people know who to mess with, who not to mess with, bro. You know. And I wish somebody would. Oh man, I wish somebody would. You know, the man is trying to help the country out and make a better living for us. And y'all against that man too, just because he sided with Trump. They was all loving him when he was on the Democratic side. They was loving Elon. Oh, he the greatest thing since sliced bread. That man realized them Democrats was talking a bunch of nonsense and went over and joined Trump. Oh, we hate him. Oh, he's the worst. Deport him, and he's a Nazi. He's a fascist, and this and that, bro. They putting they putting threats out on a man's life. You know, they tried to kill Donald Trump twice. They tried to impeach him. They tried to kill him. They tried to send him to prison. Did any of it work? Like the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Obviously, if they couldn't do all of this, obviously the man talking about something worthwhile. Dig a feel me? Obviously. So I started paying attention. Okay, if he's saying he gonna do all this stuff, let's see him do it. He been doing it since day one. Executive orders. About to get the oil fields crunk up again. About to get the coal mines crunk up again. About to put money back into America. And y'all hate that? Man, even talking about giving us money. And then Jasmine Crockett talking about $5,000 ain't gonna do nothing for nobody and this and that. Woman, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. If I get $5,000, that's $5,000 more than what I had. You dig a feel me? I don't mean no harm. Every one of them girls, uh, USC look like dudes. uh, Chester's crust. Chester's crust. I appreciate you. Has he? All you gotta do is look. All I realize is mainstream media like CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, and all of that, they just lying to us, dog. I watch Fox News because I watch Fox News because If a Republican is messing up, Fox News gonna get on their ass. If a Democrat is messing up, Fox News is gonna get on their ass. If an independent is messing up, Fox News gonna get on that ass. So they not they not one sided. You know what I'm saying? They just pointing out all the stuff that the Democrats used to say and never did. And all that man is doing, he's doing everything that Democrats used to talk about and never did. He's doing it all. All the stuff they used to talk about, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. They're not even for the working class people no more. They're all about transgenders and all of this other old nonsense. They they not even they not even for getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse. Obama talked about getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse. Clinton talked about getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse, and they never did. They talked it, but they didn't do it. He's doing everything these people talked about in the past. Go do your history. Go do your history and watch some of those speeches them people was talking about. And then what really pissed me off with Democrats is when Trump gave that speech and he was acknowledging the women that have been killed and raped by these illegal immigrants. The little 13-year-old boy that's fighting brain cancer. How they made him a Secret Service dude. And Democrats wouldn't clap for nothing. Wouldn't clap for nothing. And Liz Warren clapped about wanting the war to continue with Ukraine and Russia. That's the only thing she clapped for. Come on, man. These people ain't got no heart no more. And and for people to be listening to them and going with what they saying is it's kind of goofy to me. I ain't trying to offend nobody or nothing. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm just calling it the way I see it. Everything they used to talk about, he's doing it. Let me see here. Let me see here. Do you qualify for the 5K? I don't even know. If I get $100 from them, I'm good with that. You know, if I get anything from the government, I'm good with it. The point is that they willing to give it to us, whether you qualify for not or not. They willing to give it to us. They want to try to give it to us. That's like somebody buying you a Christmas gift and it being about the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? It's about the thought that counts. So if you're thinking about giving us the money, it's the thought that counts, dog. Come on now. If you got a tax return this year, you will not qualify for the 5K Doge checks. You look like Snoop Dogg. I'm older than him. He look like me, bro. I'm older than him. I'm older than Calvin Brodus. But I appreciate you being up in there, Logan. Yes, sir. You definitely up in there, no doubt, fam. Only net taxpayers will receive a 5,000. Okay, all right. Well, then that's something, bro. Something better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? All the money they done found, you know, and for people to get some of it back, that's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. What about all the lying, like condoms to Gaza, bro? These people was ready to give $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza, bro. Like they went in there and found the money, bro. They going in there and finding the money. What's wrong with finding the money, bro? That that's all I want to know. What's wrong with finding it? You know, these people been getting away with this for so many years, and then for them to break it down and say, um, okay, these people come in and ask for the money, right? Right. Okay. They want this money for this entity or whatever, right? Right. Okay. And then to find out they only kicking that entity that they want the money for, they only kicking them 10% of it. And splitting the money between them and their NGOs and their staff and all of that. So these people are just getting money off the kickbacks. Come on, bro. That's waste, fraud, and abuse. Do you really pay attention to politics, though? Trump people are simple and they can't discuss nuanced issues. What are Democrats talking about right now? I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. But what are Democrats talking about right now? What are they talking about? What are they talking about that's going to help us? What are they talking about? Besides a bunch of lies, what are they talking about that's going to help out the working class people on a daily basis? What are they going to do to better our lives? What are they doing? Break it down. How many branches of government does the US have? All I know is it's the Democrats, the Republicans, and the Independents, and it might be some more. I have no idea, but they're not strong enough to run. We don't we don't surprised to be we're not supposed to be paying taxes because we're not at war. Right. We shouldn't be paying taxes. The Democrats came up with taxes, and if you really want to know something, Chess's crust, the Democrats started the KKK, bro, way back in the day, bro, to scare people to vote for Democrats. Lyndon B. Johnson said it himself. I'm gonna have these blacks voting Democrat for the next 200 years. Didn't do nothing. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 or whatever. Um, you know who that was passed by, bro? Republicans, not Democrats. Democrats have always been about themselves, bro. You got to do your history, bro. Come at me with some history. Come at me with some history. Go do your history. Go do your research and your history, bro. And you will see that Democrats are just a bunch of liars. And I'm independent. I'm not. There's Republicans out there that have screwed us over too. You know, they've screwed us over too. I'm an independent, bro. I'm a free thinker. I think for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be brainwashed by a Democrat because y'all they've been screwing us over for decades. For decades, over 60 years. Go back and do your history, bro. Go look at your history. How many members of Congress are there? I'm not even worried about that, bro. I'm talking about the topics. What are they talking about? I suspect you really don't pay attention to politics, but Trump gives you the opportunity to discuss politics because he attached himself to simple issues. Simple issues let stupid people talk. You can have your own opinion. That's your opinion, fam. You more than welcome to have your own opinion. I don't try to keep nobody from having their opinion, but I have my opinion too. Now, just because me and you don't agree, don't mean we can't be cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'll never disrespect you. I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? But just because we have different views on politics, don't mean that I don't have no love for you. I love everybody, fam. I love everybody. I don't have no hate in my heart for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what party you for. I just want you to do your history on the party that you choosing to associate yourself with. Do your history. You know what I'm saying? And if you do your history and you start understanding the history that these people been feeding for all these years and decades and stuff, I think you it'll open up your mind to some other stuff, fam. Now he's a bad person to level the fields. Yeah, they trying to make him out to be a bad person to level the. This man been talking about tariffs for over 30 something years. When he was young, he was talking about how America was getting screwed over with tariffs and stuff like that. He was talking about it back then, you know. And now that he the president, how all these other presidents that let this stuff slide and slide and slide, let these countries get away with taxing us for the stuff that they getting from us. They need us more than we need them. And I don't see how people don't see that, especially when the Democrats were talking about it back in the day. Come on, man. You can't, come on now. If they was talking about it back in the day, how could they be against it now? They're against it because Trump's doing it. That's the only thing I see it being. He's doing it, and they hate him so much that they're against anything he want to do. Like, come on now, come on now. You gotta open up your mind. You know, I'm not a Trump lover. I'm not a Trump hater. I just agree with some of the stuff that he's doing, like these tariffs. Uh, uh, uh. They want to holler about, oh, he's taking away Social Security. No, he's not. Oh, he's taking away uh, uh, welfare and all of this. No, he's not. Oh, he's anything they could come up with bad to say about him is the total opposite. Everything they saying bad about this man is the total opposite. Oh, he's a racist. He's a Nazi. He's a fascist. He loves Hitler and this and that. Come on now. Come on now. All the stuff he done for black people. Uh, I bet you didn't know this. Chester's Crust. I bet you didn't know this. He helped Chuck Schumer get started. Help Chuck Schumer, the dude that's talking shit about him on a daily basis, helped him get started. Did you know that? Come on now. But he's a bad guy. He's gonna cut taxes for billionaires and this and that. They can't buy him. The mob tried to get at him. They couldn't get with him. Billionaires uh want to kiss his ass and do all of this stuff. You know what he told them billionaires? Huh? You want to get my attention? Yeah, we want your attention, Trump. Create some jobs for some Americans over here. And then we could talk. But create some jobs for some Americans over here. Build your businesses over here and put some Americans to work. That's what you could do for me. Other than that, get out my face. Because you can't buy him. You can't bribe him. He don't need nobody's money. He didn't even have to run for president again. That man is a billionaire. He could have been enjoying the rest of his life playing golf at his resorts and all of this, but didn't want to see America going the way it was going. He didn't have to run again. Come on now. Come on now. What are the Democrats gonna come up with that's gonna be common sense? What are they gonna come up with, y'all? That's gonna be common sense. And I don't like talking about politics, but I'm just calling it the way I see it, guys. I'm just calling it from my POV, from my point of view. I'm just calling it the way I see it, you know. And if that get me in trouble with some of y'all, I do apologize. But my opinions are my opinions, just like your opinions are your opinions. And I would never hate on you or disrespect you for aligning yourself with the party you want to align yourself with. I'm gonna be an independent for the rest of my life. I've been an independent for over 20 something, 30 something years. I've been an independent, and I'm gonna keep on being an independent. I'll never side with a Democrat. Never. I'll never side with a Democrat. Don't too much want to reside. I too much don't want to side with a Republican. But at least the Republicans are for the working class people now. So, you know, I give them a little chance. You know what I'm saying? But to listen to Democrats talk, y'all ain't making no sense. I'm not political biased, just knowledge. He needs to take away. He needs to take away. They need to work instead of want a handout. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's what he said about the welfare. You know, about people on welfare. If you able to work, go your butt to work. Why we paying for you to lay around on your ass all day? Why? Why are we paying for that? We shouldn't be paying for that. That's not fair to us. That you get to lay around all day while we out here busting ass and working. Come on now, that ain't right. Um, he's taking away from the ones that are healthy enough to go their bus to work. You know, if you got disabled children, if you're disabled, if you're taking care of your disabled parents and you can't work because you're taking care of your disabled parents and stuff like that, you're Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the they're talking about he's taking away the funding from special needs kids. No, he's not. No, he's not. If you have a special needs child that's going to school, you ain't got to worry about the funding for that. All they did was take that money from one department and put it in another department for the special needs kids and stuff like that. These people want uh sex transplants for transgenders in prison and tampons in boys' restrooms and transgenders to be competing against girls in girl sports and stuff and all this crazy stuff, man. A green new planet and all of that. Come on, man. Get out of here with all that, man. That's a bunch of nonsense. Freedom of speech. You don't owe no explanation. I don't have a choice because of the surgery. Alright, man. Appreciate that, Dietrich. You know, I ain't apologizing for being who I am. I'm just saying that I would never uh, hate somebody because of their political preference. I don't, we can disagree about politics and stuff like that, but I'm still gonna have love in my heart for you because first of all, you're a human being. That's first of all. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, we can agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm still gonna have love in my heart for you. I don't have no hatred in my blood or my heart for anybody. I love everybody. Everybody. Even my enemies. I even love my enemies. So I could never have hate in my heart for somebody because of their political views. That just we can agree to disagree. But I'm gonna be respectful, and I would hope you would be respectful to me. You dig a film? Like I said, if he ran his campaign on the stuff that he said he was gonna do, and he doing it, I gotta I gotta give him a chance because he doing everything he said he was gonna do. You know, Democrats. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Kamala didn't even have a she didn't even have a plan. Like she would go on interviews, they would ask her a plan, and she would beat around the bush. What is your plan for America? What are you gonna do to make America better? What are you gonna do for the working class people? Didn't want to talk about it. That man go on interviews. What are you gonna do to help America? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. That. This. That. And he been doing it so far. So why keep going against somebody that's saying what they gonna do and they doing it? I don't see anything wrong with that. Not a damn thing. I don't see a damn thing wrong with it. If you doing what you said you was gonna do, then more power to you. I'm old school. God made Adam and Eve, not a Diamond and Steve. Right. Yeah, Obama passed that bill, bro. About the illegal immigrants and stuff. And when that dude brought it up to them college students the other day, man, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man, because that was funny to me. You know, how they was all saying, before they even seen the video, how they was saying, oh, Trump is bad. He that's not good what he's doing to the illegal immigrants. Then old boy showed him that video. Oh, oh my God. I didn't know. I didn't know. But Trump is still bad for doing it. Brainwashed. That's all. That's the only thing I can say. Brainwashed. Brainwashed. ABC had to pay the man $15 million for a bunch of rhetoric they were spilling. Uh, them ladies on the View had to watch what they say with all that rhetoric they was talking about. The man had been shot. Uh, damn near 2 assassination attempts on the man's life, and they still talking about a bunch of nonsense, bro. Like wow, talking about dudes that go to college campuses. Oh, you talking about the other dude? I know who you talking about. I know. No, this wasn't him. It was another dude that was just, randomly doing it, and it was hilarious to see all their faces when he started playing the Obama video, and Obama was talking about deporting illegal immigrants and all of this, and that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. The looks on their faces, like, oh my god, I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, now you know. Now you know. That's why I say, people that support Democrats, you need to go back and look at the history of Democrats, because Democrats ain't for us. They for themselves. They are not for the working class people. They for themselves. And they can preach all that, oh, we're for the working class people and all that, all they want. They can freedom of speech. You can say all that all you want. That's fine. But are you doing it? That's my thing. Are you actually doing something? If you're not doing nothing, shut the hell up. Because you're not doing nothing. You're not making nothing better. You're not you're not helping us out by any means necessary. No, y'all are just sitting back, getting them fat pockets, them fat bank accounts, and uh, y'all's families are taken care of. Ain't none of them behind on their bills. Ain't none of them struggling to pay for groceries. You know, ain't none of them struggling to pay for gas. You know, um, they don't know what it's like to be poor. They have no idea. You know, no idea whatsoever. But you want to say that you're for the working class people? Y'all excuse my French. The fuck out of here. Get out of here with that, man. I could never vote for a Democrat. Never. Mm-mm. Hell no. Now, if an independent get a good chance and the independent talking some good stuff, yeah, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Damn, guys, I done seen like about 10 Landstar trucks going by here, going west. We out there. We everywhere, baby. We out there. We all up in it. They got videos of Trump in the 80s now with black people. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Cecil Foster? Shout out to my brother Cecil Foster over here in El Paso. I'm over here in your town, bro. I'm over here at what's the name of this place? Yakasi or something like that. Here off I-10, man. Yes, sir. Off of Gateway I-10, right here off the feeder road, man. Getting loaded up, going to Laredo, then picking up a load over there in Laredo, going to Georgia. What's up, Cecil Foster? Definitely up in there, fam. On the live, man. Had the truck over at the Freightliner there, and they replaced some hose clamps. You ain't got no coolant leak. You ain't leaking no coolant. All right, all right. I just got your live. Oh, all right, my brother. I'm glad you up in there, bro. I'm glad you up in there. We've been on here now for a while now. Shoot, man, we've been on here for an hour and a half, something like that, bro. God bless you, and glad you got your truck fixed. Yeah, bro, me too, bro. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it's Cecil. Hopefully. They said it wasn't nothing but some hose clamps. They put some hose clamps on. 2 clamps. They said they couldn't find no coolant leak, bro. I said, all right, all right. They took it on the road, couple of road tests. They did a couple of regens on it. They can't find no coolant leak. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you in Atlanta now? Headed back to Texas, my man. Yeah, I'm gonna be headed to Georgia. I'm gonna be dropping this load off in El Paso in the morning, and then picking up a load to head to Georgia, fam. So we probably gonna cross paths, bro. Once you hit me up on my email, greg10719 at yahoo.com, and leave me your number, Cecil, so we can see if we can cross paths, bro. greg10719 at yahoo.com, bro. That's my email. Leave me your number on there, Cecil. I just saw a hurricane truck. Don't go back to them. No, no, bro. No, bro. I'll allow. If I went back to hurricane, bro, I'll allow any one of y'all to slap the dog shit out of me when y'all see me. I'll allow it. If y'all see me in a hurricane truck again, and y'all run up on me, G-Dawg, you said, G-Dawg. God, that's what you said now. You a man of your word now. You said we see you in a hurricane truck again. Nah, bro. I wouldn't even waste my time, Cecil. I wouldn't even waste daytime, let alone my time. Nah, bro, they ain't worth it. They not worth it, fam. Because of me and some other drivers, they came up with that guarantee. Because of me and some other drivers. Because we wouldn't go for it. They wanted us to get on that guarantee, and we was like, no, I make more money than that. $2,200 guarantee. You know what come out of that $2,200 guarantee? Fuel, truck payment, all your other little stuff that they take out on a weekly basis on you. If you go home, they gonna charge you $300 and some a day for you being at your house. And you want me to sign that? That's a big old fat negative. Big old fat negative. They got nice trucks, but you can't make money. That's true, bro. I see where they guarantee 9,000 first month. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Don't mess around and get that joy from them. You know what joy means. Joke's on you. That's joy with them. Joy. Joke's on you. Don't go over there, man. Yeah, they got some pretty trucks. But their trucks ain't all that, man. Something go wrong with your truck, they want you to bring it back to the yard. If not, if you can't make it back to the yard, you're going to get charged for it. Even though you put money into a maintenance account that you'll never see the balance of, something happens to that truck out here on the road, and they got to put it in the shop out here on the road, guess who's going to foot that bill? Now, is it even worth thinking about going to hurricane? Don't do it. That's crazy to be charged to go home. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Uh, you gotta dive deep off into that guarantee that they offering you. You had a nice Peterbilt when you drove for hurricane. Yeah, bro. I had two nice ones. The black and gold one I had, and then when I went back the second time, that yellow one they had me in. Nice trucks. It's all about the money. If the money ain't right, it's time to move around. But yeah, bro, Dietrich, they it's in that contract for the guarantee. You go home, They charging you I think it's $325 a day to be at home. And then uh that gets you behind on your truck payment. So when you think you done made some good money for the week, they'll hit you with, oh, you're behind on your truck payment. How the hell am I behind on my truck payment? I pay y'all the truck payment every week. Oh, well, you went home. That's how they get you. You went home. So that that money accumulates towards your truck payment. That money that they're charging you for being at home. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. I done worked so many weeks and now I'm going home and I'm getting charged to be at home? That don't make no sense. They want me to come back over there. They done emailed me. They done sent me a thing in the mail. Want me to come back over there. Man, y'all got to be crazy. Landstar the best company for owner operators. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Should be able to charge them to go home. Yeah. Before they came up with that guarantee, bro, it was gravy over there. It was gravy. I would still be there if they didn't come up with that bullshit. I would probably still be over there. Not trying to pay off a truck because from the get go, being in orientation, me and the 7 dudes I was in orientation with, we all figured that out real fast. Wait a minute. The way this is, we'll never be able to pay off a truck here. And then my wife checked it out. My wife did her research on it. And uh 0.1% of drivers over at Hurricane get to pay off their truck. 0.1%. That means you'll never pay off a truck. So when they came to us in orientation, was like, do you want a new truck every 3 years, or do you want to try to pay your truck off, the truck that you get after your 90 days? Uh, I just rather have a new truck every 3 years. Forget that. Forget trying to pay a truck off here at Hurricane. Nah, that ain't gonna work. It's never gonna happen. By the time you do pay it off, it'll be a shell of itself. Don't go back, please. No, sir. If I go back, man, like I said, I'll allow any one of y'all to slap the dog shit out of me if you see me out here driving a Hurricane truck. I'll say for you. Hell no. They set you up to never own that truck. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Exactly. And if you call yourself thinking you about to pay it off, nah, they'll find a way to get rid of you. And it'll be over the smallest little thing you could ever think of. They have the right in your contract at Hurricane. They have the right to bring you to that yard, make you get you and your stuff out of that truck with no explanation at all. They don't even have to tell you why they letting you go. They could just tell you there, and all that money is doing is going in the savings account. That's all it's doing. What I just got paid right now. That's that's going in the savings account. Bills are paid. Everything is Gucci. No worries. No worries. Just waiting on that paperwork. Get these wheels turning. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? The Cecil saying the sound went out. Y'all comment down below. Oh, all right, sound back. All right, all right. Was it you or was it me, bro? Cause I ain't touched nothing. I ain't touched a thing. Loud and clear. All right, Joe. I appreciate it, Joe Wilson. Yes, sir. Definitely up in there. Yes, sir. I just need that paperwork so we can vamoose. I appreciate y'all joining your boy though, man. How fast Hurricane truck go? 68 on the cruise, 70 on the foot, uh, or 68 on the foot and 70 on the cruise. But if they got 10 years of work history for you, uh, they'll bump your truck up to 75. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy to me, man. My truck did 75 when I was over there. I've been doing this. I've been doing this 25 years, man. So definitely got 10 years of work history, no doubt. But a lot of people don't have their trucks turned up over there. They have a hard time finding stuff out. Yeah, I got on that Golden State gear, man. I got it on today. I got it on today. Time for you to get rolling. Grass gonna start growing under your wheels. You ain't lying, bro. And it's getting warm, bro. It's time to get up out of here, man. It's time. It's time to roll. Oh yeah, I went and got a haircut yesterday. Got the taper fade. Yes, sir. All cleaned up. Now I gotta get Nola all cleaned up. Gotta get my girl all cleaned up, but I don't know what kind of. I know our lot down there has gravel and dirt on it, so I don't want to wash it until I take off from Laredo. Definitely don't want to wash it until then. Then I got to look at the weather too. I got to check out my weather bug and see what the weather gonna be looking like headed over there to Georgia. So if the weather ain't right, we ain't wasting no money. Even though Blue Beacon will give you they'll give you like a rain check or something like that. You show them the receipt. You know, if you wash your truck at Blue Beacon and you hold on to your receipt and you run into some rain, you can go to another Blue Beacon and have them wash it again and show them the receipt that you just had it washed the day before or something like that. I think you get like 24 or 36 hours from the Blue Beacon or something like that for a rain check or something like that. Where your dog, Knucklehead, at? Tell her I said hi. She right there sleeping, bro. She right there, bro, on her bed. Knocked out. She like to be in front of the refrigerator. I don't know why. She like to nose up to the refrigerator. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's her thing, you know. Right now it's cloudy here until 4. Not raining in Mississippi. Right on, right on. Yeah, I'll be dropping off in Laredo tomorrow, so I'll definitely be paying attention to the weather later on today, and especially in the morning. And if everything look good on the way to Georgia, we're gonna get her cleaned up. We're gonna get her cleaned up. Nah, bro. She won't let me leave her at home, Cecil. She'll be miserable, bro, because the wife is at work all day, and my wife is only off on once she get off on Saturdays, she don't go back till Tuesday. So that's the and then my wife works uh from 8:30 in the morning until 5:30 in the afternoon, and then she goes and works out. So won't nobody be at home with her and my daughter work together. So won't nobody be at home with Bailey until after 7 o'clock in the evening. So and she'll be all miserable, man. She been with me since she was fresh off the tits. So um, she's a road dog, you know. Anytime I move, she know what's up. Me and my dad leaving, you know. So she don't let me leave her at the house, man. And if I do leave her, she'll be miserable, and she'll be happy. Like if the wife and my daughter come home, she'll be happy, you know. But she won't be happy too long because I'm not there. Or like if the other kids come over to the house or something, she'll go and grab a toy and run up to them and want to play. But as soon as she see I'm not at the door, then she'll drop the toy and just walk off and go lay down somewhere. She don't want to be bothered or nothing, you know. She won't play. She won't hardly eat. She'll just she'll be miserable, bro. So I can't leave her at home like that, man. That's my baby. That's that's our little girl. Yeah, man. I appreciate all y'all joining live. I appreciate it. Y'all definitely be hanging out with your boy, and it's much appreciated from the heart, no doubt. One love to everybody. Much love and respect to everybody. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Kirsten. Uh, Dropped me off those mud flap hangers the other day. He showed up. He took his 30-minute break over in Las Cruces the other day. Another Landstar driver, and real cool brother. Real cool brother. And he from Alabama. And finally got to meet him the other day at the TA. Um, Monday? Was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. And met up with him at the TA. He had some mud flap hangers for me. So I want to get me some personalized mud flaps for Nola here, and put them on them new mud flap hangers, and get these SFI ones off of here, and hold on to them until I pay off my truck. You know, of course. But hold on to them, and then go from there. You know. But yeah, that was real cool. The video that I'm working on right now, I'm gonna put the picture of me, him, and my wife. We all took a picture together, and he sent it to me. So I'm gonna post that on the video that I'm working on, going to Laredo and then going to Georgia. That picture gonna be on that video. But he a real cool brother, real cool. I get down with cool people. I'm going to get me a dog. I get home sick on the road. Yeah, man, she keep me company, bro. She keep me company. She real good at that. Know that hurry up and wait. Yeah, man. I wasn't supposed to get here. I wasn't supposed to get loaded till 10 o'clock, so they waited till 10 o'clock to load me up, bro. Who gonna win the NBA Finals? Lakers or OKC or Boston? Um, Boston looking strong, bro. But I think it's gonna be between in the East. I see it being between Cleveland and Boston in the East. In the West, I see it being between OKC and the OKC is. I mean, the West is loaded, bro. The West is loaded. It could be anybody from the West. I want Houston to win it all. I want H Town to win it all, and that's who I want to see go against a team from the East. My favorite team in the East is Boston. That's my favorite team in the East. I like Cleveland. They strong. Cleveland look good. Cleveland got a squad. But my favorite team in the East is Boston. My favorite team in the West is Houston. And we've been down for some years, and we finally up there again. So, and them boys young, them boys hungry. So I see it be between them and OKC for the West. Reserve, ITS, yo Bumbleclot, what's up, fam? You definitely up in there. What about LeBron and Luca? Ah, I'm not rocking it, bro. I like the Lakers, but I don't like the Lakers with LeBron there, bro. Christopher Oles, you definitely up in there, my brother. Yes, sir. Definitely up in there. It's good. You back on the road? Yeah, bro. I'm over here in El Paso getting loaded up with a load to go to Laredo, and then picking up a load in Laredo going to Oakwood, Georgia. But I'm gonna get off here. We switching drivers. My turn to drive. I'm gonna call you on Sunday about my wife and I coming over to the store. Right on. Y'all be safe, Joe. Y'all be safe. Much love and respect, man. Thanks for being up in here, bro. Thanks for being hanging out with me, bro. I appreciate it. What was wrong with the truck? They said it was a couple of clamps, bro. They said it was a couple of hose clamps, bro. The top one over here on the passenger side that runs from the radiator to the engine, they saying it was that clamp. And then the bottom hose over here on the driver's side that runs to the engine, they to the water pump. They said it was a clamp on there, bro. We're gonna see, bro. They said they took it on the road test. They did some regens on it. They can't find no leak. I asked them about that black stuff shooting off into my surge tank. They said it's black soot from the last time they did the engine rebuild on it. I said, okay, man. All right. They said it was ready to go since Tuesday. I called them. I gave them some crap over it. I said, bro, I need y'all to check it out, bro. I don't want to take off and be going down the road and start having these problems again. Oh, you should be good. You should be good. It was only a couple of clamps. All right, man. All right. Good thing is everything is under warranty, bro. So that's a good thing. You know. I hope your truck keeps running. Yeah, me too, Cecil. If it break again, get a new truck before warranty go out. Yeah, bro. They said they rather replace the engine than to give me a new truck. I would rather them replace the engine than give me a new truck because I don't want to start all over uh, with truck payments all over again. I'm a year and a half into it, bro, and I'd rather them just put a new engine in it. You know, your truck wanted a break. I guess, bro. I guess, bro. I don't know, G-Dawg, but we will see. Yeah, we will, bro. We'll see, Chris. We'll see, bro. I'm about to put it on a real road test now, going down to Laredo and then going over to Georgia. And after that, I got a load out of South Carolina going up to Louisville. So uh, we about to do the real road test now because Bob telling and doing a regen, that ain't no road test, man. You got to put some weight on it, put it under some stress. That's a real road test. You Bob telling around town and doing some regens on it. That ain't no road test to me, man. That ain't nothing to me. Putting it under load, going up and down hills and mountains and having a load on it back there in that trailer. Now that's a road test. You feel me? Other than that, nah, man, miss me with all that. But they said it wasn't leaking nowhere. They just had to replace some clamps, top off the coolant, good to go. All right. Now, remind you, I was at my house. I was at my house, Dan Lost Cruises, chilling like a villain. They had all this time to dig off into it and do their thing. Some hose clamps. All right, we'll see. doubt. We gonna see, Chris. Ain't no doubt. I appreciate you, Joe. You guys be safe, man. Yeah, call me on Sunday, bro. Call me on Sunday. Let's talk about it, man. Call me on Sunday. Oh, what's up, G80 Sean? What's up, fam? You definitely up in there. What's your 20? Fresh out of orientation, got my first little book already. Schneider. Yes, sir. God bless you, brother. Get out there and get that money. Yes, sir. That don't sound right. You said in a video, blown head gasket. Yeah, bro. That's what it was last time the truck was doing that, Cecil. That's what it was last time, bro. Blown head gasket, some internal engine parts. They went in there and rebuilt the engine. Should have been good to go. Shouldn't have been having. I drove it 32,000 miles and some change. Shouldn't have been having no problems, bro. When I saw that black stuff shoot into the brand new surge tank, I thought it was oil. They said no, that's just soot from the last time they fixed it. Okay, all right. Why am I having a coolant leak? Oh, some clamps need to be replaced on your hoses. Okay, all right. I ain't tripping on it because everything is under warranty. I'm not tripping. I tripped out the other day a little bit, but once I realized I was talking to the dude that helped me out last time, then I had to calm it down because that dude wasn't speaking to me all wrong and stuff. I was just pissed off because all they could find was to put some hose clamps on. So that instantly ran me hot, you know. Like man, I showed the dude that rode up the truck the other day what was going on. And he said, nah, all right, man. All right. Truck drive good, feel different after driving them old raggedy trucks with the Russians. I hear you, G80. G80 Sean. I hear you, fam. I think they playing games. Hope it's fixed. Me too, bro. Oh, I'm about to get my paperwork, fam. Yes, sir. Yeah, anywhere?
Yeah, just
All right, my
bottom
bro.
part.
Yes, sir. We about to get up out of here. Five. Yes, sir. We about to get up out of here. About to get up out of here, get these wheels turning. Y'all know the dealy. Yo. Yeah, I hope so, Cecil. I hope it's fixed right, bro. If not, we'll be talking about it, no doubt. There you go, my brother. That's mine. All right.
Take the lock off.
All right. Yes, sir, my people. About to get up out of here, man. Just waiting for them to put my plates on and install the ELD. Right on, G80 Sean. Right on, fam. Right on. About to get up out of here, get these wheels turning, y'all. So I appreciate y'all joining the live, man. I appreciate all y'all. And be looking for a new video coming out in a
Thank
few
you.
days. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good day, man. God
You
bless.
too.
All right, brother. Yes. But about to get up out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love and respect to each and every one of y'all for joining, hanging out with me. No doubt, no doubt. And y'all want y'all to stay safe out here. Keep on grinding. Grind and shining for them haters. You can feel me? Brush them haters out. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep making the world go round. Let's keep getting this money all 2025 and beyond. Love you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'll see y'all on the next live on Sunday. Yes, sir. Favorite YouTuber, G-DAWG Nation. Yes, sir. We definitely up in here. Paper chasers for life. Yes, sir.